I got it. I'm here to fill your desires, heating things up like a fire. Baby, you is all I require. No hidden agendas, no way. Baby, I'm in the open, so let me help you, help you. Woo! Girl,
welcome and thank you for joining me. I wanted to bring this story about Star Cameron because everybody's been talking about it. Everybody's been calling this girl a Bed-Wench and talking about what she did was wrong, but she really was speaking about preferences, which is really interesting that I've seen all these videos of her, mainly by black males, that have been just calling her all kinds of names, calling her everything but her real name, because she said this.
Ariana, right?
Yes.
How are you? You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Say, like, do you date white men?
I love white guys.
White men?
I actually don't date black guys.
Really? Really?
No.
Why? Like, why is that? Just a personal choice? Did you have a bad experience?
No, I just think, I don't know, I just have a thing for white boys.
That's interesting.
You know, a little vanilla and a little chocolate. They make.
Now that was the little snippet of the statement that she made, that basically made everyone make a video about her calling her a Bed-Wench. And I am so damn sick of that word. It is so disgusting because people don't know the origins of the word, or they don't care and they just like to make up shit. But I hate coon. It's overused and I just don't like it. And this whole Bed-Wench, it's almost like making fun of little young girls who were raped. And I hate that word. But yes, they have been calling her names, making videos about her because she has a preference. Now that word preference has been thrown around, even within my family, by black males. And you know, when Nate Parker came out with the movie, what I heard was, no, black people need to go support the movie, even though he has a white wife, because, you know, a lot of these people, they speak about, you know, the white devil, you know, the white man is the devil, but but somehow, in some way, the female that gives birth to the white man, she's exempt, you know, since they want to stand on that, you know, the white man is the devil and his female, you know, she's some innocent victim of him. But it was said, you know, that was Nate Parker's preference. That was just his wife, and it didn't matter because we needed to support the video. But, you know, I did do a video comparing Nate Parker and Serena Williams, and I was like, why is the same consideration not being given to Serena Williams? I mean, she's an important figure. Her and her sister, you know, dominate tennis. She is inspiring to look up to. She is a classy, respectable woman, and she, you know, has made quite a empire for herself. Why can't we just show that as a positive image to black females or little girls and, go ahead and support her and not call her names with everything that she has accomplished, and just, even though she has a white husband, what does that have to do with anything? And then I got nothing but angry comments and, venom my way. But this lady, she went on further to explain, and this is the other video.
To clarify, I've dated black guys in the past, but just like anybody, we all have a preference. And it's a preference thing. It was a comment. It wasn't meant to be derogatory. I'm a black woman. And I think everybody is beautiful in their own way, because I know people had something to say about, like, if that's self-hate toward yourself and to, a culture. I mean, at the end of the day, if we all talk the same, walk the same, and look the same, the world would be a boring place. But it's just, again, it's about a preference. That's what I prefer. But who knows, maybe 2-3 years down the line, you may see me with a black man. That's who I'm married to, or a Hispanic, or Middle Eastern. At the end of the day, it, looks or skin deep, and what I think is beautiful may be different than what you think is beautiful. But we all bring something unique to the table. And at the end of the day, I just feel like if I vibe with someone, I vibe with them. It doesn't matter, where they come from or where their background is. It's like, if you're dope, you're dope.
Do you feel like you were unfairly criticized once people saw the video and heard your comments?
Yes, I did not expect for. I got called racist, and I am far from racist. I have so many groups of people that I roll with. I love everybody, and I feel like I actually love meeting different people because it makes you learn something different, something that I may have never known. It's like, oh, okay, well, because you come from this different background, I just learned something different. So for me just to make a comment saying that I have a preference, I didn't realize it'd be such a crazy thing. And a lot of people were mad about the whole vanilla and chocolate babies. All babies are beautiful, but obviously if I were to marry a white man, my child would be biracial. But at the end of the day, any child that I have, I'm going to think is beautiful, no matter what skin complexion or what color they are.
Now, like she said, and she sort of has that mindset, which I don't think that, I think that she said what she said in the first video to be cute in front of the camera and to say something and put something out there. But, she went down the list, black, white, Middle Eastern, Asian, it doesn't matter. So she said she has a preference. What's wrong with a preference? And the comment about beautiful biracial babies, she's going along with the narrative. I read an article where a man was bantering back and forth with another guy, and he said with a Caucasian female, you will get to where you need to be, successful in life if you get with one of them, and you need to avoid black women like the plague. And in addition to that, and what you will have is beautiful biracial babies that you can run a comb through their hair. You won't have any nappy-headed children. So, and even with black women in their hair, there's been this, take the weave out. But then when the weave comes out, then they call you a nappy-headed hoe, as in like French Montana. And I don't consider him black, but it's just this double-edged sword, and it's hypocrisy to me. Because there are a lot of, black males here on YouTube and a lot of black males out who I feel like these people are the most pro-black, yelling, screaming, white supremacy must die, the white man must die. Remember, it's the white man that must die. But we're not going to harm the females. It's never white people or both white man and white female. It's always the man. And like I said, and I will keep saying it, I don't think black males want to totally tear down this system. I think there's a few of them that really do, But there are a lot of black males who really just want to throw the white man, the devil, that's who they call the devil, the white man, off his throne, and they want to take his seat and his place and have that racially ambiguous woman and white woman on their side. And they don't want to deal with black women. So to me, she's keeping in line with the theme that's going on right now. And it really gets to me. I have seen countless black men with non-black wives and girlfriends who they can do what they want, say what they want. Hell, they can fight against white supremacy if they want to. They can label themselves as pro-black. But when it comes to a woman doing the same thing, whether she's with a biracial man, whether she's with a white man or any other man, then she needs to shut up and she can't say anything about anything. Which her situation, I'm like, where is the complaining coming from? I really don't understand where this is coming from. And I think it really hurts, and it really is a low blow, because she is a very beautiful woman. She's a lighter skin woman, and that's what really hurt the most, because she would be something that most of them would gravitate towards. So that is why those words stung so much. And I just want to show some examples of what has been going on. I mean, this is the visuals. It's the visuals. It's entertainment. It comes into your home, and this is what you are seeing. So for people to get mad at her, she's actually looking at the trend, and she's following suit with the trend. And look at this. This is the trend. This is the thing. Nobody is on this video talking about, why are there no beautiful black queens up there? No, nobody's saying that. Nobody's going in on them. They're actually making money. There's people who are supporting them in this. So why would you get mad for the female following in the men's footsteps? You can't do that. That makes you look like a hypocrite. And here, as you can see, who is the love interest. And I always go to this part. Nobody was talking mess on Chris Brown's Forever music video, talking about where's the beautiful black queen at, and he is the equivalent of a Bed-Wench because of this situation. And he's dated outside of his race too, so. And look, you have the one lighter tone black girl at the end, at the last. But anyway. I mean, is she black? I don't. I don't know. I've got a question. But yeah, nobody was up in arms. Nicki Minaj probably was the only blackest girl in there. There may be a token in there, but yeah, that's that video, and then this one as well. So we have all the black girls, you know, who are dancing, and then we have the I wouldn't even call racially ambiguous because she's white passing. I mean, she could be white and she could have had her hair curled because that's the new thing, to actually do afros. I found some comments underneath Mario's video where he uses this so-called racially ambiguous girl, which, like I said, the new thing now is for white women to get afros, and they'll put hair in their head and they would have someone style their hair in that way. We also know of a fully white female who was passed off as a mixed woman on a magazine for black hairstyles. So this could very well be a Caucasian female with curly hair. Who would ever, you know, people would just automatically say, oh, this person is mixed or racially ambiguous. There's women on here that says they're happy to see Mario is back and they're enjoying the music, but there's other women who are looking at the video and taking it in, and they are saying, like this lady here said, oh look, more self-hating black men that can't use black women in their videos. And then, you know, you have all of the tears and all of the excuses and everything for it. And then here it says, I'm pretty sure she's mixed though, but what does that mean? Mixed does not mean black. And then this person says, actually, she's half black. Don't be so quick to be a judgmental a-hole, okay? The F is wrong with people, man. And this is probably most likely, because I'm not going to click into this because it messes up where the comments are, and I can pretty much tell, you know, when they're saying stuff. And it's always this half black. This female does not look half black, not even in the least. She's white passing. She's more white passing than the female that won that Texas pageant. This chick has full blonde hair, blue eyes, pale skin. She could blend in very well. And like I said, she could just have done the whole Rachel Dolezal curly hair thing. I mean, people act like Rachel Dolezal is the only one who is doing this or has done this or has thought about doing this. I mean, it's beneficial to do it. So if it is some type of monetary gain, I wouldn't be surprised a white woman. I mean, they're doing braids, they're doing afro styles, they are doing dreadlocks, all of that. They've been watching black female YouTubers and trying to get that style and that look and learn how to do it for themselves. So this lady says, so mixed is the new replacement for black now. And then this person, they keep on, same person, she's not half black, okay? Having a small amount of black in you doesn't make you half black, and plenty of fine, full black women out there he could have used. And it's true, because black women aren't being used in a lot of videos, so you could give, you know, a black female a job. And then it says here, this is the same guy again, nope, like I said, she's half black, her father is a black man, so what you are saying is producers and artists should cast women by what race they are for their videos, so she shouldn't have gotten the part solely based on the fact that she's not 100% black. Do you think this is just a little racist? This could be a white female. I don't know, because it's the way they're talking. And how does she know that this chick has a black father? Because that can play into some of the things they say, like, oh, if your father's black, you're black, you know, that mess. What the F? So what if you used a white woman or mixed woman in the video? I saw plenty of black women in the video in the background. That's the problem. In the background, this is a black man. He's going to be marketing his music to black people. Black women have not been feeling this. I mean, like I said, they can do whatever they want to do. They can put whoever they want to in the video. And this is what I say. You can put whoever you want to in the video. You can date whoever you want to. You can marry whoever you want to. You can say whatever you want to. But please, at the end of the day, understand that when you are in the public and you are presenting something to the public, and the majority of your of the people that you would be presenting to are black women, we can definitely fall back and keep those extra dollars in our purse, or take those extra dollars and put those in the savings. We don't have to support you. And that's the issue that it's running into. And that's one of the things that when I started noticing a long time ago, where I couldn't see anyone who looked like me, I stopped buying CDs, because I would buy CDs. I have CDs still, of music, and then, I just completely stopped. I was like, it's like a fashion designer. If I can't see me on the runway, I'm not buying shit from you. If I can't see me in one of your commercial, I don't need shit from you. And if you want to push these women, and you want to put us to the background, and we see what's going on as far as media, as far as black women have been completely shut out, yeah, well, I'll keep my money to myself. I haven't bought music from anyone in a very long time. Years. I don't support hip hop and rap. I don't support R&B. None of that, because like I said, I don't feel like you're speaking to me. So therefore, I'm going to keep my support to those who speak to me. Because I mean, you can have a girlfriend or a wife or whoever that is that's of a different race, or you can do that. But what baffles me is, there's other races of people in the world. They do that. They can marry outside of their race, but what they don't do is they don't take other people's women and put them on a pedestal. You'll never see a Hispanic man, or a Mexican man, I'll say a Mexican man, uplift something other than his women. You will never see in India a Miss Amy. You're not going to see a white woman up there as Miss India. You're not going to see a effort of uplifting something that does not look like them and cannot replicate them. And that's where the problem come in, because really this got out of control because really black women didn't care. It was a joke way back when I was young. Oh, he's over there messing with, one of the white girls. Oh, well, I don't care. And ever since, black women were saying they don't care, so it's been a flood of them. And then it started to take on this ugliness and this nastiness of shooting shots at black women, tearing down black women, saying the same thing that white supremacists would say about black women, but this is coming from black men, and black women having no support. A white man will rarely hire her, in entertainment or media, and now her own men won't even hire us as far as entertainment and media goes, even when they have control. So that's where the problem is. And then what you do is you go uplift other women that don't look like your women. And that was one of the reasons that made me, I went into listening to rock music. I went into listening to pop music, and I was over it, essentially, because, this is not for me. I don't see me. So I'll move on to something else, and I'll keep my money. And I get it. And they just keep whining and crying, you know, talking about, you know, why is the focus on a black man not having a dark skin love interest? Because if any white female saw an entertainer that they were into, if Justin Bieber, I'll use him because they love him. Now, if he was to have nothing but I'll say even Asian women or Hispanic women or black women, and that's all he had all the time as his love interest, you really think Caucasian females wouldn't be looking at him with a side eye or withdraw their support? If you say that you would not withdraw your support and you're a Caucasian female, you're a fucking liar. And here we go with this white female. And what if he likes white women? See, they love this. They love this, and this perpetuates this system, and it perpetuates the bullshit. Who you marry and who you date is who you marry and who you date. But when you start putting shit out to the public, saying that you are willing to debase yourself and trash your women, it lets them know what state of mind you're in, and it paints you as weak. It really does. Because how are you going to have a music genre that is mainly really marketed to black women? It really is black people. And you have all of this in your video. Nobody else does that. Nobody else. I haven't seen it. Just because you have a token in there, okay, I've seen the token in there, but who is usually the love interest when it's a Caucasian male? Who was the love interest when it is a Mexican man or anyone? It's always their females, and it's so disheartening. And that's why I had to get away from the music, because it's very, the imagery is very detrimental. And here, and just because this picture is here, like I said, see, there's no subscribers, there's really nothing there. Who knows if she's black or not? I've seen black women cape as well, but sometimes this is actually Caucasians who will take a black picture and put it up there. And you know, oh, a person can date whoever they want. White people are attractive, other races too. Like I said, this is probably a white female right here. Catherine Jennings is probably a white female. Because they do make lots of troll accounts. Grow up. She looks Brazilian. I'd rather have it where there's no black women so people won't judge by stereotypes. So he's talking about getting rid of black women completely, and that shit is disgusting and it's sick. And they're saying they're sick of black women whining and crying, and why are you talking? And this goes all the way back around to Miss Cameron. You know, why is there whining and crying when this is her preference? Why is there whining and crying when there is black men on there caping for this? I don't even believe she's racially ambiguous. I do believe she's a white woman who curled her hair a certain way to get a certain look. She could have put a wig on or some weave. Who knows? She doesn't look, you know, biracial or mixed to me. She's white passing, or she's white. She looks white to me. And she looks white to some other white people on there. So with everything that I showed in all the videos of who's being promoted and who's doing the promoting, why in the world is there backlash and people talking about this woman? I kind of came up on this video about the Hodge twins, and it was basically someone asking them, why are white girls so racist, which it went into a lot of things that were kind of offensive. But I'm going to stick within what the question was asked. Now, this was a black man asking this about white females, because he said his preference is white females, right? So he said his preference is white females, and he was being turned down by certain white females, and he was calling them racist for turning him down, as if they couldn't have a preference to stay within their own race. And then he has a preference for white females, which says he could be excluding other females, because he's been trying hard to get a Caucasian female. And then I was looking at all of these comments down here, which, just reading them, is hilarious. People were bringing up STD statistics, talking about black people. The N-word came up. You saw people saying, oh, white girls mainly like to be with white men, so white men were on here crying. And then on top of that, the black men were saying, oh, white girls love black men. And then the white guy was saying he likes black women, and he's happy that black women are opening up to white males. So it's this fight. I'm like, what the hell is this about? I was just shocked to see it going on in this comment section on this video. And it was just this bantering back and forth with black men and white men. And what really got me with this video is you just saw a lot of black men, oh, white girls love us, white girls this, white girls that, right? And then there was some black men saying, not all white girls like black men, not all, and they were trying to shut them down. But the arguments got ridiculous. But this then goes to this situation, because I believe some of those black men that were commenting down there, they would be on a pro-black channel just screaming Bed-Wench. But they're on other channels caping for black men, and they love listening to the music where they have nothing but racially ambiguous women, other women, and white women, but they will have their asses on a pro-black channel, which is hypocritical. And that's why I said, she did nothing wrong. All she said is she had a preference. And in what it seems like to me is, like, black males, they get a pass, as in Nate Parker's situation. It's almost like black men can sleep with whoever they want to, marry whoever they want to, have children with whoever they want to, and then they'll go on to call these children black. But when their women start, running up behind them, jumping the fence with them, or marrying and dating and having children as well, it's a problem. And no matter if you are for black families only, if you like interracial, that's not what this is about. It's more about one of the topics that I like to talk about is hypocrisy. I mean, what this woman said, I've heard black males say. So I'm trying to figure out what is so horrible about what was said when it's come out of her own men's mouth, and basically she's following in their footsteps. What's the problem? I don't see a problem. So I'll go ahead and I'll leave it right here. Drop a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.